All right. I wonder if there's a way I could cover up. Can I just... That might be what I need to do. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Why isn't my own live chat popping up? Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome to anybody popping in. Here is the chat, and I'm gonna open it up on my computer screen. It's been a minute, hasn't it, everyone? Flash! Hello, Flash! How you doing, Flash? Give it up for cubes! This is a commissioned drawing, and this is why I haven't streamed this week since I've come back. I'm finishing this up. I want to finish it today. I don't know if I'm going to finish it on stream, but my hope is that I get some serious progress on it. So I'm opening up the image on my computer, and how is everyone doing? How are you all doing? I've been in, like, you know, the problem with going out of town for me is that anytime I leave my house, it's like, it's, really difficult. Hello, Bridget, how nice to see you here. It is incredibly difficult for me to get back into the swing of things. It's always so hard for me to just, like, get back into the flow. And, I've been feeling it this week. I've been feeling it hard this week. Alright, I'm gonna open up that, and I'm gonna open up, whoopsies. File, open recent. There we are. Okay. So I'm looking at reference photos off camera. This is not a guess-a-thon, this is true. So that is what I'm going to be working on today. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you all appreciate what you see. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hostilities, and especially frustrations, today is the day to air them out. I don't know why, but it is. So, you know, go wild, everyone. That's all I got to say. Maybe next time. Bridget, I've been meaning to tell you, Kyle and I have been watching season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it is so actually genuinely good. What? Why? How? Who? When? Where? Season 0. Incredible. So this is where I'm working right now. I've got my designated pointer stick. I'm doing the part I've been looking forward to doing the most, which is filling in all the spots between the Rubik's Cube like color spots. You might notice the Etch A Sketch moving around a bit, and that's because I don't have it taped down. Should I tape it down? Probably. There we go. Let's tape it down. 1 second, everybody. It will help for it to move around a little bit less. There we go. Yeah, Season 0 is, I'm gonna be real with you, better than any other Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen. I kind of wish they kind of stuck with the Season 0 vibes, you know? Alright, I'm gonna push this down and then let it rest on that. It's so genuinely good. Tristan actually gets a storyline, God rest his soul. You'll also notice that the frame is gonna wiggle around a lot, and that's because it's not attached to the Etch A Sketch anymore. But I figured it would be beneficial to put the Rubik's, Why'd your YouTube get panned, Patrick Show? What happened? Yeah, you might notice that, wiggling around here and there. That's because I sawed it off. But I put it back on for all of you. Because I love you all so much. The things I do for you, I swear. Green Hair Kaiba is so good. We're about 10 episodes deep. What's up, Alora? Nice to see you here. Ah, you posted a video you took at a concert. That's weird. I didn't know that you could get banned for that. Was it like a copyright strike sort of thing? Alright, so I'm just filling in these, like, surrounding regions. Slowly but surely. Doing the dark zone. We're traveling, everyone. 3 strikes. You got 3 strikes for one video, or did you have 2 other strikes from other videos? Well, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your account. That's a bummer. Were you uploading footage you recorded? Ah, other videos. How was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's week so far? We're deep into the week now. We're at Thursday. It's been a long time since I've last done my first stream of the week on a Thursday. I hope you all have been enjoying how much I've been trying to spoil you until this week. Now I'm accidentally starving you all. I'm sorry. Thank you to the 3 of you who have double tapped that screen so far. That's understandable. I hear you there, Patrick Show. Well, I'm glad you're able to make another account. So, because it's a new week, I believe we do not have access to those Valentine's gifts anymore. You know what I'm talking about? If you hit the little gift, well, I can't see it on my phone, actually. If you hit the little gift emoji, then it will, it should give you access to the gifts, and if anybody who has access to those gifts can confirm that the Valentine's gifts are no longer with us, let us give another shout out to Blue Shirt, aka Michael, who was the only donor of the Valentine's gifts last week. Hey, we just got a sundae from Michael! I actually have a little tiny spoon in my office. I have it because I pop Etch A Sketch knobs with it. Here you go. There you go. Everyone gets a little sundae because we've all been so hungry. Thank you. I don't know how I come up with It's my gift, Brigido. I need to monetize that gift. You know that clip from the Tim Robinson, where he's like the driving crooner. He's like, I just gotta figure out how to make money with this, man. That's my cross to bear with my penchant for unique band names. There are still some Valentine's gifts in your list? I thought they were supposed to disappear. Maybe today's the last day of them. Well. That is news to me. Welcome to everyone joining in. Hello, if this is your first time here, my name is Jan. I go by Princess Such. I'm a professional Etch A Sketch artist, and today I am drawing someone solving a Rubik's Cube on a Rubik's Edition Etch A Sketch. It is a very silly decal for this Etch A Sketch, and I'm so grateful that Rubik's partnered with Etch A Sketch for this Etch A Sketch. You're going to notice something different about... So these are the knobs for the NASA Edition Etch A Sketch. I took the knobs off the Rubik's Etch A Sketch, and I'll show you why. So these are the knobs for the NASA edition. It's got, like, an astronaut on it and stuff. How cool is that? And so they're little moons, which I actually really enjoy. They've got this, like, tactility to them that's delicious. These are the Rubik's knobs. Square knobs. It's rough out there, everyone. It's rough out there using square knobs. But when I reassemble this Etch A Sketch, it will have its original square knobs. Oh, I should switch from top chat to all chat. There we go. Oh, it's not any different. Okay, we're good. We're good. Love seeing everybody tuning in today, though. Hopefully some of you are some regulars from former streams. It's nice to have you back. To those of you who are just now tuning in, how'd you find me? Has the YouTube vertical feed blessed you with this random experience you just stumbled into? Unfortunately, I may not provide the same level of brain rot engagement that the Subway Surfers videos tend to, but I do my best to put on a good show, to hang out with people, to create random art that people enjoy, and I don't often show myself working on the... Who you calling square? You know, Laura, back in the day, I mean, so this is based on the original design I made, but this is kind of a level up from it. I could see it being good on a t-shirt, though, especially because this is bigger and I can, like, photograph it better. So I tried to replicate some of the patterns that you see here. If we get another, if we get, like, anybody who wants me to pull out a print of the original rendition I did of this, I'll do it if I get a $2 super chat. I don't know if you could put a custom message there, but if you send a $2 super chat, I'll go run and find it and show you all the comparison, because it's a little hard to show on the sticker, isn't it? Otherwise, I figure the sticker is sufficient. Okay, so let's get back to it. Pikachu it. Studying. Alright, and then this comes around this way. Just like so. If you're ever curious where the stylus is, you can always ask. I have sketched an etch on an etch. You know, I've never sold shirts before. Never sold Etch A Sketch shirts. I've been pretty avoidant of it because the cost is pretty high, and the idea of stocking them is kind of immense. But I know a lot of people just do print on demand, so maybe print on demand would be the way to go for it, you know. All right, we have finished this little microscopic region there. Hey, Zaphod! Is that a reference to Don't Tell Me, Douglas Adams? Don't tell me. Why can't I just keep thinking of So Long and Snakes for All the Fish, but Hitchhiker's Guide. There we go. Hitchhikers. Is that a reference to Hitchhikers? Hi ZHD. Hello, right back at ya. Second shipping result is my Etsy. Well, heck yeah, Patrick. That is that's some good unintentional SEO on my part. I'll tell you what. All right. So now I'm actually planning to discontinue almost all of my prints on Etsy, so if you've had your eye on any of them, I've been thinking about doing that for a while. It is! Hey! Do I know my Douglas Adams vaguely, or do I know my Douglas Adams vaguely? That makes me happy. We've got quite the study audience sticking around today. That warms my soul. To those of you watching right now, I'm going to put up a poll. Do you have an Etch A Sketch? There you go. You all can participate in that poll. Thank you for double tapping that screen, too. I feel very welcomed back after being gone for almost a week here. Maybe even more than a week, because I was out of town starting Friday, and then I haven't streamed this week, so thank you everybody for your lovely support. There's 83 people watching right now. If you're just now joining in, I'd love to know if you have an Etch A Sketch. And if you don't have one, share why. You could say, it's not very easily available in my country. You could say, I don't know what it is. You could say, I think they're stupid. Those are all reasons. Hey, thank you, Mr. Neomoon. I appreciate that. You have one? That's awesome. Yeah, they're still pretty popular to this day, which of course warms my soul. I'm incredibly biased, but I do have a career that is sustained by the magic and the wonder and the power of Etch A Sketch, so... I am slowly but surely whittling away at this Rubik's drawing. There we go. And I'm going to have to fix that little gap here. You can see there's like a little white line. I don't want that there. You prefer Get out of here, Michael. You might as well be a Capricorn. Wait, that's what you are. How dare you? That's such a Capricorn thing to say. We're just going to assign the love of Magnadoodles to Capricorn qualities. For those who are new here, once upon a time, we were learning incredibly basic things about horoscopes, for I don't know much about horoscopes. And apparently, as a Libra, we're not supposed to like Capricorn, so unfortunately, if you're a Capricorn, you probably won't feel very welcome here. Unless, you know, Mercury's in the microwave, then maybe it's fine. Where's that ban emote? Oh man, that's a good question. Yeah, so the cube dials are currently decommissioned. I've switched them for the NASA moon dials because they're circular, and I prefer circular Etch A Sketch knobs. You got one at the thrift store past summer, and you're like, I have to have one. What a good score. What a good score to you. You're a speed cuber? Oh, that's so great, Flounder. Have you gotten the Rubik's Edition Etch A Sketch? I know that a lot of cubers collect cuber merch, and this is officially a Rubik's product. It's so funny that the knobs are rectangular. Or not rectangle, they're square. How fast are you, Flounder? Barmy, excellent question. I got more progress on it. I don't have it readily available right now. Let me see if I can grab it. It's behind me. Just yesterday, I worked more on that doodle. It's a funny coincidence that you brought it up. I went to craft night last night, and I worked on it more. Here's how the doodle is turning out. And it's with, like, silver. I made a lot more progress on it, didn't I? Still a long ways to go. But progress is progressing. Best time is, wait, 5.16 seconds? That sounds like record level. Is that like a world record level, Cuban? Are we gonna have a Magnus Carlsen chess score ELO situation happening here? Thank you, Muppet Menace. It's not often I do the classic Etch A Sketch drawings. For those who don't know, classic Etch A Sketch is the large Etch A Sketch size. And it's a real treat to get commissioned on this size. This is actually a commissioned piece from someone who reached out back in early pre-COVID 2020. 3 seconds is the current record. Wow. Yeah, still, wow. World record is 3.03 seconds. It's still a good time. Yeah, I'll say. Holy cow. That is very impressive. Have you gone to Cuber competitions? I've heard about Cuber competitions. When I was in Las Vegas back in November, apparently there was a recent Cuber competition out there. And, oh, Nintendo Lunchbox, you were part of that conversation. Because my friend who's another Etch A Sketch artist, his son was at that. Barry's is, yeah. Barry's is ELO. Speaking of ELO, we got Elora in the chat. Look at that transition. Coming up now? Don't have the time. Yeah. You've been to many? That's so cool. See, I love hearing about the Cuber community. I genuinely love hearing about it. I think it's really wholesome and awesome that it helps to keep the spirit of the cube alive. I have only ever, and I've talked about this before potentially, I've only ever solved the cube once myself. I'm really good at solving one side properly, where it's all the colors aligning correctly. And I know that's like the first step of the battle. You have to solve that first layer. I just get scared when I gotta ruin it. But I've solved it correctly once because my sweet, sweet current husband, Kyle, way back in the day, once treated me like that scene in Ghost where the song, I always get this wrong. I always say it's, is it Hungry Eyes? I think it's Hungry Eyes, not I've Had the Time of My Life. Maybe it is I've Had the Time of My Life. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, where they're doing the whole, like, pottery together in the movie Ghost. Well, that was me and Kyle, where he was ghosting my hands. He was holding my hands and solving the cube for me. Incredibly romantic. Incredibly romantic. It's at last. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up, KRP? Everyone at work calls you ELO. Oh. That's really funny. Thank you, KRP. This is a commission I've been working on all week. Do you know how many people don't even try? Solving it at once is a huge achievement. Thank you. I appreciate that. Unchained Melody. Yeah. That song. Well, anyways, I mean, Kyle solved the cube for me, kind of, while using my hands. And it was, at that time, I don't even think we were dating. It was very hot, everybody. You're gonna be a bad sleeper, AJ. Hopefully you finish that masterpiece. You're going? All right. You had a headache. Oh no, I hate waking up with a headache. I hate when I wake up with the headache that I fell asleep with. You've gotten your girlfriend to solve it twice? Yes. I hope, did you do it the same way? Where you ghosted her hands? Very hot. It's like the nerdiest version of that scene from Ghost. Just working on filling in. This is a very tedious portion of working on this. Holding hands and not dating. Yeah, I don't know if we were dating at the time. I'm gonna have to ask Kyle to do it for me again. I need him to help me solve again. I'm not good at secrets. First time was like that, then you grabbed another cube and walked her through it. Ah, that's sweet. There's a world record for the largest Rubik's Cube? See, that sounds like something you would see on a random pit stop in Oklahoma. Like 3 exits to see the world's largest Rubik's Cube. And that is what makes America amazing. Is seeing the most silly random pit stop wonders of the world. Aww, I'm glad you're back, Flounder. In your defense, I haven't streamed in a week. It's a very long period of time that I've gone without streaming. I didn't mean for it to be that way, but here we are, and I was about to quote the lyrics to Code Lyoko. Here we are, going far to save all that we love. If we give all we've got, we will make it through. I need to just start saying that casually on a stream to see if anyone picks up on it. Figured out 2 layers of the cube. That's when you got the don't want to ruin my progress jitters and looked up the solution. See, I get the little T on the side where it's the middle piece and then the 3 on the top. And then I try to like get the lefts and rights of the T and I start panicking. I'm not a good trust the process kind of girly when it comes to Rubik's Cube, you know? All right, we're gonna post another poll. We got 53% of participants saying that they do have an Etch A Sketch. We have a distinguished audience here in this chat today. We're gonna start another poll, and we're gonna say which is better. All right, new poll, baby. This is a commission, yes. You do have an Etch A Sketch. Oh, well, Flounder, you are part of this distinguished audience today. So much of art is a trust the process thing. I know! It's so funny. You know, I guess I stay in my lane where I feel confident. Even now, this is trust the process. See all these lines? Those aren't going to be visible anymore. But, like, I'm going to have to do a lot of cleanup around here to fix all the little... Yeah. It's all good, Flounder. We got 7 people who voted. All right, we got Etch A Sketch in the lead right now. You have an Etch A Sketch too? What size Etch A Sketch do you all have? There's all different sizes. This is known as the classic size. It's like bigger than a sheet of paper, essentially. Around the size of a sheet of paper, I should say. It's actually a little smaller than a sheet of paper. But that's always what I tell people when I compare, like, well, the largest size Etch A Sketch is around the size of a sheet of paper. And people know what that means. Yeah. Yeah, what size do you have, Kiwit? You have the same exact issue. So much of my art when I was younger came out weird because I couldn't trust the process. Yep, it's scary. Your dad collected Rubik's Cubes, so that alone would make me prefer Etch A Sketch. New lore. Yours is small. Yeah. Yeah, they get really small. I'm wearing one today. Maybe at the end of the stream. I'll tell you what, everybody. I will set up a live goal right now. And if we get 5... I'll say 5 of the teal. In the next half hour, I will do... I will add 30 minutes to the stream if by the end of the timer. So I'm going to go until 4. But if it's 3:29 Eastern here, I'm starting up the goal. So that should be started. Do you guys see the goal? I'm hitting start goal. Did it start it? No. Does anyone see the goal? It's asking Jane or Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, this is a divorce and the chat is choosing which parent they want to be with. 1 second. It may not be working while I think I need to set it up, Alright. I think I need to be actively on the window, and then I can hit start goal. No, it's not letting me start it. Oh, there we go. The goal is live. Alright. So the goal is if we get 5 super chats of $2 or more, and it will unlock a chat sesh after the timer at 4 p.m. Eastern. So to Flounder, I had to use, it was interesting to revisit the original reference material I worked with. I drew this hand differently. I added different kinds of shading, but I kind of like it looking a little cleaner with the horizontal lines. You want to donate? You are so welcome to. I won't stop you, Kiwi, if you would like to unlock the chat session portion of the stream. So Nintendo Lunchbox, I did make them a little different than I had on here. I kind of used some of them as inspo, but the Etch A Sketch quality is very different on this. So yes, hey, Muppet Menace! That's your 5th super. Thank you so much. We are 4 away from unlocking a chat sesh at the end of the stream. It does kind of give 90s comic book energy. Yeah. Well, you can always acquire money. You got half an hour to do so if you want to contribute to this live goal today. All right. I need to pop out chat this again. There we go. So I just learned that you cannot set live goals while my reference picture is off camera on Photoshop right now, but I have it printed out. So I was trying to do different gradients and then assign like different types of patterns to register them. So I wanted a darker pattern here and here. And so I tried this like zigzaggy pattern that you see here. And then this one, I decided to just do horizontal lines. Sorry, it got blurry there for a sec. Yeah. Goodbye, Kiwi. Hey, we are 2 out of 5, baby. Thank you, Michael. Or as I like to say sometimes on accident, thankful Michael. Yeah, I should ask if the cube I drew is solvable. There was an episode of Whatever Happened to Robot Jones that was about that. Robot Jones was like solving Rubik's cubes, and then someone wanted to be a jerk and switched out 2 of the stickers, and poor Robot Jones couldn't compute because it was unsolvable at that point. Is that too deep a cut for this stream? That's one of those like mid-2000s Cartoon Network not often spoken about, you know? Yeah, I do. And it's thanks to Robot Jones that I know that certain cubes are technically unsolvable if you mess with them. I'm glad to hear it's definitely solvable. Yeah. It's a very specific name for the robot. I think specific enough that it helped me to remember it. Alright, where are you, Stylus? There you are, up there. Okay. See how even the frame is wiggling a bit? I could like pick up the frame because I sawed it off. Too deep a cut even for me. Yes, it was very short. It was a very short show. I think it only got ordered up for 1 season because I think it was a flop by Cartoon Network standards. And that's the only episode I remember. I think that Kyle remembers it. And this is why I'm married to Kyle, everybody. Now you understand. Okay, so let me... Do you all like seeing me work on the longer form Etch A Sketch drawings? I know I usually do the short, small Etch A Sketch drawings, but I always feel like it's probably nice to sort of switch things up a little, you know? We got 3 more $2 minimum super chats to unlock the chat session, 26 minutes. We still got plenty of time. You like a mix? Yeah. You have all the feels. Yeah, it's a special Etch A Sketch. It really is. I've been wanting for years to do a Rubik's themed rendition on the Rubik's Edition Etch A Sketch, so it's very full circle to finally be fulfilling the prophecy. I'm glad to hear you all like the more relaxing ones. The only downside of doing this is that I don't have it set up to be dual camera, so you actually can't see my awesome outfit I'm wearing today. I did an interview earlier for a thingy that will be published in a while, so I'm all dressed up. But hey, if we unlock that gift goal, that super chat goal, then you all can see what my outfit is. I'll do a little fit check. There was another world record for fastest cube solver. Some guy who managed to solve a Rubik's Cube in a matter of seconds. Yeah, we were talking about it. Yep, Flounder. Flounder's coming spitting facts. There we go. Slowly but surely. Etching away. So one of the unfortunate issues with the newer Etch-a-Sketches is that the stylus is made of plastic and it causes these things to happen, or like, I'm gonna zoom in a lot. See how there's like there's this like white line here? It's because instead of the stylus pushing the powder with gravity into the Etch-a-Sketch itself, it's instead pushing a small trail of aluminum behind it. And so it's exceedingly difficult to get rid of lines like this with the newer Etch-a-Sketches. You see it everywhere, by the way. You don't notice it so much on the areas that I haven't filled in yet, but like, it's going to become increasingly apparent as I work. For sure. No worries, Flounder. It's still impressive. Well, I appreciate that you think that, Patrick. That's very sweet of you. I do my best to be the best I can be at etching and sketching. 20 years ago, you came up with an Oreos flavor. You emailed them. Deaf ears. This month, they finally made them. Congratulations, Nintendo Lunchbox. You know, sometimes we're just ahead of our time, you know? If you could find that email, I would share that on the internet. That is legitimate content worth sharing, but oftentimes I know you got to go to their website and it just gets lost. Saw the video on how an Etch-a-Sketch works, didn't realize that the yeah, it's a complicated mechanism, KRP. What's your best competition time, Flounder? Do you know that one off the top of your head? I totally get that like PBs often happen at home. Do you have to, like, lubricate your Rubik's Cubes to get them to go fast enough for the quick times? It might not predate Garfield mail, Michael. Whoever invented them was a genius. Yeah. Yeah, Andre Kassan, he's pretty incredible. Alright, I'm gonna fill in this region right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm familiar with that Guinness World Record. The problem with Guinness World Records is that you have to, like, pay to establish them. I've never set any... Well, I guess I was part of the world's most people, because that was in 2016. That was, I think, 2016 Etch A Sketch Day, July 12th. Hey, thanks you, Leo. I said thanks you. Thank you, Leo. KR are your initials. Aw. P is for productions. Alright, so now I'm going to be traveling down this region here. It definitely depends on the Etch A Sketch size and the stylus. There's a lot of, like, I don't think there's a standardized time for how long it takes to fill up an Etch A Sketch, because some Etch A Sketches have really thick styluses and it takes way less time, you know? It definitely depends. It could be like probably at least half an hour, 45 minutes for the small edge. It would probably take a couple hours for the big one. It'd be very redundant work. That would certainly be a stream at some point, I suppose. Best time in competition is 8 seconds. Made podium! That's what's up! Did you get anything for making podium? Did you get an award? Did you get like a, It's not fun if you gotta pay for them. Yeah, it's a bummer. There we go. Womp 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 womp. Just slowly but surely whittling away. There we go. Another little chunk done. There we go. There we go. Just gonna keep saying there we go for the next hour. You got a certificate and a mystery box with different cubes? That's cute! Do you have the certificate on display? There we go. Hey, you got 112 cubes. That's awesome. I own a 1960s Etch A Sketch, yeah. I don't have the trophy for the employee. I've seen it online. I don't have a Toy Story Etch A Sketch yet. I do have an Etch A Sketch animator, but not the 2000. And then I don't have the Toy Story Pocket that has like the logo on the packaging, partially because it doesn't really look remarkable otherwise. It's just a red pocket Etch A Sketch. And then the heart-shaped Etch A Sketch, I've got a bunch of those. They're overcharging for that. It's not worth that much. There's others if you look up heart-shaped Etch A Sketch. Tornado V3 was so good back in the day. You despise the V2. Ooh. You took your friend's toddler to a soft play this morning, and your brain is still fried from overstimulation 10 hours later. Kudos to you for trying it. Oh yeah, I've got both of the Zoopers. I guess, well, you mentioned you got 112 cubes. I assume a lot of them are just for collecting. Which ones, like, how many do you have for speed cubing? There we go. Welcome to anybody who's just now joining in, by the way. Money's not a factor, speed has to be. Yeah, for collecting is probably... Never even heard of that. That's interesting. So there's other companies beyond Rubik that make the concept of a Rubik's Cube. I think that's safe to assume. Do you have like a most expensive, most valuable, most rare one, Flounder? Yeah, I know the Etch A Sketch doodle sketches. I'm not into those. People can ask whatever they want on eBay for that stuff, but they're never gonna sell it. Hey, what's up, Serena? Nice to see you here. Rubik's actually makes notoriously bad Rubik's speed cubes. That's a shame. That doesn't shock me either, though. I really wish there were more companies making Etch-a-Sketch related products. Your most expensive is a 30 face one. Wow. The Dora Etch. Yep. There's so many different variants of Etch-a-Sketch that I don't own, but don't necessarily have an interest in buying because I don't have a lot of mine on display right now anyways, because we moved. And I'd rather not just pay money to put things in a box that may never see, like, wall displays, you know? 130, that's good. Yeah, they don't really have too many. Hey, thank you, Spicy Chicken. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I've been chipping away slowly but surely at this. As a reminder, if you're a newbie here and you enjoy hanging out with me and the community here talking about Etch-a-Sketch and nostalgia and all that good stuff, highly encourage you to join my Discord, !Discord, if you'd like to be notified about future streams and hang out with a nice, fun community of individuals, many of which are here in the chat today. Oh, that's a bummer, Flounder. I feel for you there. Flounder, is your name related to Little Mermaid? I figured it's worth asking. Or is it just related to fish in general? I said general kind of weirdly, so I'm going to say it again so it's not as weird. General. General. Gonna make some good progress here. I'd like to finish this today because I need to preserve it. And I'd like to send it out this week. Excellent question, Serena. So for at this point, this particular drawing doesn't have a print, but I do offer prints and stickers of the original iteration of this drawing. So if you go to !Etsy, you can see prints and stickers available. If you look up like Rubik's Cube on my Etsy storefront, you'll get access to it. One cat, yeah. Yeah, like cat toys. Yes. The great cat toy retrieval always happens when you scooch a couch and see 30 toys just living rent-free. There we go. Hey, thank you for pinging the Etsy link. If there's anything that you see, you can also DM me on Discord specifically, Serena, and I might even be able to get you a discount if you order off Etsy, if you know what I mean. I'm wiggling my eyebrows. Yeah, but you could always DM me on Discord if there's anything that catches your eye, and I can take a look at what I got in my stock at this time and make it happen. I'll tell you what, if we get, let me see here. So, good question, Patrick. Any variant etch you don't own? Oh, yeah, I mean, there's other versions of the Swarovski etch that I'd like. That I have an ongoing list. There's the Y2K edition Etch A Sketch that I'm dying to get at some point. I just want the box. The USPS edition Etch A Sketch is pretty sick. I'd love to get that at some point. I do offer display options, Patrick. If you DM me afterwards, I can send you display options. Now, I'm going to be preserving this rendition this week, so hopefully I can sneak yours in the queue. But fear not, if I can't sneak yours in the queue this week, there's another Etch A Sketch drawing that I'm going to be doing very, very soon that I hope to have done by the end of the month, so. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear, Flounder. Alright, let's... As a reminder, we have about 9 minutes left for the live goal. If we get 3 more $2 super chats, then I will switch the camera around and do 30 minutes of chatting on stream. Sometimes I use markers to, like, reignite the gold, but yeah. Hey, Nintendo Lunchbox, you're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Very excited to mail those out to you. Thank you for the support. So sincerely appreciated. Genuinely. One moment, everybody. Just blow my nose. Okay. Looking for where I was last. There we go. I'm gonna finish up this region right here. Cheers is okay. I like certain episodes of Cheers, but I'm not as big a fan as Frasier. You can't click on the link? Is the link not clickable for you, Jet? If you look up Etch A Sketch Permanent, you'll see. I do. That's interesting. I sound like your big sister. Ha, Ben, what's up? God, I could go for some name brand SpaghettiOs right now. That sounds so good. I am so in the mood for name brand SpaghettiOs. We're not waiting on anything. Has this Pavlovian, like, trained my audience to, like, just sit and wait? You hear do-do-do, and you just are like, I'm waiting. Lisa Kurd. Lisa Kudrow. I see what you're saying. It was weird to see Lisa Kudrow there. I know she was supposed to be Roz in Frasier, and then she ended up not getting the part. That went to Perry Gilpin. I didn't know Lisa Kudrow was also in an episode of Cheers, though. That's cool. I haven't watched enough of later Cheers to see a lot of those later guest appearances. We're waiting for 3 more super chats. Oh, I have the party in a box. It's pretty cool. If you go to the Amazon listing for it, they used some photos that I took of their product without authorization. I did some free marketing for them, and then they used my photos, and that was not... Like, I literally didn't get paid. They just sent me the product, and then they used pictures on their Amazon listing. So if you're listening, Mighty Mojo, that wasn't the best thing you could do. That, honestly, working with certain product promos I did where I got free product and they wanted me to do promotion for it, that is kind of what encouraged me to never do free promo again. Because I got really resentful afterwards. Yeah. Makes you think it's bad. Oh, thank you, Alora. Thank you so much for that. Show some love to Alora. Hand hearts in the chat for Alora. Thank you for that lovely super chat. It's probably not active on Amazon anymore then. If you go to my Amazon storefront, I think if you do !Amazon, you might find the dead link to it. Yeah, it's sold as. So yeah, it was a limited thing. All right. So I've filled in this region, and I'm going to... I think I'm gonna... I gotta think about this. It's easier to travel by horizontal lines at this point, so I'm just gonna shimmy down this way. Just like so. There we go. Now I'm gonna fill in this region here. British, innit, mate? The lar. Yeah. It redirects to Tetris in a box. Yeah, that's a shame that it now does a redirect to something else. Well, Tetris is cool. But I do have the Etch A Sketch party in a box. I also have the Etch A Sketch electronic wristwatch. What? Do you jaywalk, Alora? I jaywalk. Your brother solved quite a few different kinds of Rubik's Cubes. That's cool. How do I have the patience for that? Excellent question. I use up all of my patience points on Etch A Sketch, so I lack patience in other regions of my life where I should. I think for me, it's just something that I really particularly enjoy, and so I'm very grateful to say that it doesn't test my patience all that much. There are definitely times when I wish I could finish a drawing quicker, but that's okay. The real Etch A Sketch art was the friends we made along the way, you know? Hey! Yes, you do need a lot of focus. This is true, because I can tell you from personal experience, if I get distracted working on Etch A Sketch, it takes me so much longer. So one of the benefits of live streaming my Etch A Sketch art is that I get to open a dialogue about what I do, why I do it, and how I do it. And I also am much more likely to focus because I am working on the task at hand. It's like my assignment. By the way, we got 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, and we need 2 more $2 super chats if you'd like to extend the stream by an entire half hour. 2 minutes left. I do like to read. I'm reading a book right now. I read books. Oh, that's so great, Michael. I pre-ordered the classic collection. I didn't want to risk it being annoying to obtain. I don't think it will be, but I didn't want to risk it. So I pre-ordered it. So it should be shipping to me, which means I probably won't get it launch day because I ordered it online. Jaywalking isn't illegal there. Wow, that's cool. Brigido, did you really get a ticket for jaywalking? I've jaywalked blatantly in front of cops before. Ha! Those things are cool. The Woolly Willies, Patrick. I don't know if I'd want to use magnetic powder. That'd be a lot of work. Alright, we're gonna travel up here and do this like T-juncture. We got 55 seconds left for 2 more super chats, everybody. 55 seconds to go. So the way that I save it, I disassemble the Etch A Sketch. If only merch purchases counted. I'm sorry. I thought I'd set the goal. It would be a way to rally the troops. I do sincerely appreciate your purchase, though. So this is from Pokemon Trozy, I believe. It does have Dr. Mario energy. So yes, I disassembled the Etch A Sketch and removed the powder from inside. Exclamation point permanent if you want to watch the video. I don't know if the link will work for you, but otherwise you can go to my YouTube videos and look up permanent. You can find it. It is Pokemon. Yep. The song is. Uh-oh, we got 7 seconds left on that goal. I don't know if you all realize, but you can contribute to the goal more than once. Alas, thank you to the 3 of you who did contribute to the chat goal. We got 3 out of 5. That's not bad. I'm gonna finish up this little region here. I understand, Nintendo Lunchbox. Yes, I should have specified that earlier. It didn't specify who needed to send them, it just specified, like, 5. I feel like Fingers is using voice to text in Spanish right now. I am okay. How are you, Fingers? Yeah, I probably should have specified that earlier. Theoretically, one person could have knocked out that goal if they wanted to send 5 separate. Oh, that so sucks, Brigido. I'm so upset on your behalf. $79. You assumed the opposite. Yes. So it was actually invented in 1959. I think that's when it was sold and patented. And then July 12th, 1960 is the first day that Etch A Sketch was put on store shelves. I think a lot of people associate Rubik's Cube with the 80s, but I believe it was invented in the late 70s. It's funny how those things work. They had a resurgence. I think that Toy Story really helped, you know? It's starting to look more cube-like now, though, isn't it? Oh, I appreciate that, Nintendo Lunchbox. Hopefully it made its journey just fine. It was an honor to work on that rendition. And always a treat. Always a treat. I'd like to share pictures of that at some point. I just haven't. I haven't done it yet. I have a huge backlog of art, Nintendo Lunchbox, but it's always a treat to be able to hand off the art in person. The Borg would approve. Haha. Thank you, Frosh. I appreciate it. Hey, if anybody's working on their bingo card, we got Frog and a username. That's one of the spots on the original YouTube bingo card. The same number of viewers and likes. It's changed. Oh yeah, we might have had 25 viewers at one point. We got 25 likes. Thank you so much, everybody who's double tapped that screen. Just gonna finish this little T-juncture here, and then I'm gonna call it for this stream today. Shared my art on Imgur a few times, always referencing the artist. Thank you, I appreciate that. I should say Imgur. Imgur, I gotta say Imgur instead of Imgur. They're called Imgurians, but it's Imgur. Isn't that funny? The denizens of Imgur are Imgurians. You would quadruple like if you could. Why not Keen Couple? No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to everyone tuning in. Hello. We're up to 28 likes. We love to see it. Well, it's probably a good thing to wrap up the stream, only because I am getting a wee little bit hungry. So it'll be a good opportunity for me to go and eat some food. I'm trying to figure out why that region is a little different than this one. So I'm gonna actually connect these. Yeah, and then I'm going to, yeah, this should be filled in more. There we go, just filling in. Just like so. Aha! And pausing the music. You two need to get a move on some errands. We love productivity on this stream, I'll tell you what. All right, everybody. Flipping the camera right around. Let me fix my light for a sec. And there we go. I haven't worn this dress at all this winter, so it feels good to wear a dress. It's been a while. I'm also wearing, I'll show you for a sec. I've got my well, you can't really tell very well, huh? There we go. I've got my Etch A Sketch leggings today. My little Etch A Sketch crown Princess Etch leggings. I wanted to, because I was being interviewed, I thought it'd be nice to dress up a little bit. Get out of my pajamas, so to say, so. Well then, that's perfect timing. Everyone's got to go. And thank you. What am I eating? Well, I was going to be eating chana masala, but unfortunately yesterday Kyle put too much baking powder in it and it tastes really bad. We both admitted it, so he's not, you know, I'm not just saying that. He's aware of it. He said it first. So I'm going to eat the rice and the carrots we made with the chana, but not the chana because the chana was really bad. I don't know what else I'm going to be eating, everyone. I don't know what I'm going to be eating because that was my lunch plan, and now it is compromised. So I'm gonna scrounge. I'm gonna scrounge around for the next meal. Thank you so very much to everybody who supported the stream today by hanging out, chatting, double tapping that screen, and of course to my lovely donors who make these streams continue to be sustainable. So to the 3 people who sent the super chats earlier, thank you very much. And to Michael, who sent the Sunday gift, I sincerely, especially appreciate that because I am working hard to continue reminding people that YouTube gifts exist for the U.S. viewers. So thank you, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you have chosen to collectively spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you very much. Have some cheese. Cheese does sound yummy. I don't know if we have any in the house right now. Probably Parmesan, and it would be in the container, so probably wouldn't be that big, great. But make sure to join that Discord, !Discord if you'd like the link. If that link doesn't work, you can always check the description of this live stream, and you can get more information from there. So thank you again, everybody, and peace out.